It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Imagine having a great product or service. You know it can change lives, you know it can solve problems and make the world a better place. But here's the problem: nobody knows about it. It's like having a treasure chest in your backyard and you kind of forget where you buried it, right? That's the dilemma that many CEOs face with their sales strategies when it doesn't hit the mark. It's not because they lack drive or passion. It's often because they struggle to get their message out there. It's like a rock band playing in their garage, hoping someone's going to hear the music. But in today's noisy world, guess what? No one hears the music. It's impossible almost just to stand out. So here's the interesting fact. In 1995, Constant Contact mission was to give small businesses a way to level the playing field against much larger competitors. And what simply started as this email marketing company has grown into this huge, robust digital marketing company solution with all the tools and resources that a small business needs in order to really be successful in today's competitive market. So what's the secret sauce that you can use to have the sales success? It's all about connection. Just like Constant Contact helps businesses connect with their customers, CEOs need to focus on building strong relationships with their audience. Think about it like planting seeds in a garden. You can't expect to harvest what you really don't sow. By leveraging effective sales strategies, here's what happens. You're able to nurture those relationships, you're able to watch them grow, and as a result, you see your sales go up. So what's the big takeaway I have for you? Just like Constant Contact empowers small businesses to connect, you too need to empower your sales teams with the right strategies that build the connections with the systems that allow them to go into the sales funnel, which means your sales go up, up, up in the way. You do that and you will be successful. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown, the host of the CEO Sales Huddle. It is an honor and a privilege to serve you today. We'd like to start off every single morning, as we do, with our mantra. And our mantra every single morning, I believe everybody should have a mantra, by the way. I just believe that in my heart. Maybe you have a mantra in your business. Maybe when you get up in the morning and you're saying your prayers or doing your meditations, maybe you have a mantra. But our mantra is, if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. And isn't that a great mantra to have as a CEO? Think about that. Every single morning, you might tune in at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every morning just for that one reason. Go ahead right now. Repeat after me. Just go ahead. Repeat these words after me. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. You might be saying, Shay, why? Because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. And without sales, there's always more money going out. And I know that's like a so obvious answer, but without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. What's the point every single morning that we want to have as a mantra? Sales is serious business. Just like drinking water every single morning for you, well, it's very serious business. Okay, here's our pledge. And our pledge is something that we say, you don't have to put your hand over your heart, okay? But just like if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. As CEO, I want this to be top of mind to you as you go through your sales organization today, as you go through all the other things you have to do. And here it is. It's what we believe. Don't have to put your hand over your heart, but I do want you to repeat after me. Learn, earn, and return. Now, here's what you can say. These are simple words, but they're yet powerful. I have to learn something new. So every day as a CEO, you're always learning, you're always growing, you're always evolving. But something new as it relates to in your sales organization. Number two, in order to earn new revenue from current clients. And then number three, in order to get new and old clients to return. I must learn, I must earn, and I must return. We get together every single morning for three main objectives. And our number one objective is sales progress. So we're going to make progress every single day. Secondly, it's about addressing any roadblocks that are out there that are standing in our way. And number three is to understand the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know in order to really grow and make money. Sales pillar number 1 is sales planning. Sales pillar number 2 is the sales journey. What is the sales journey of the client? We call it sales cycle. Number 3 is the sales messaging. Pillar number 3, those are the words that we're using. We understand as CEOs that our words will make us rich. And I like to share that sales drives marketing. Marketing never drives sales. We have to work together, but the messaging comes from sales because we're talking to clients every single day. Number 4 is the sales indicators. We're getting that today with the CEO sales dashboard because we understand what gets measured gets measured. I mean, what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. And then last but most not important is the sales team. You got to generate some revenue. Like even if you're the number one salesperson in your company, you've got to generate revenue every single day. So CEO Sales Huddle, for those folks that are tuning in for the very first time, welcome aboard. We're so glad to have you here. Every morning, I like to always start off, and I think it's important as well, is that we do a quick check-in. So if you're out there right now and you're tuning in, you can see me, but I can't see you. I would love to connect with you. It's going to sound silly, but it's not. Do me a favor. Look right below the video. And just put hashtag I'm here. Hashtag I'm here. Hashtag I'm here just means as a CEO, you're in the conversation for your sales organization. I know you got to run the company. I know you got a lot of things to do, but as we always say every morning, if you can't focus on sales, that's our mantra, you can't be in business because selling is the oxygen for every great business in history. So you go ahead right now, put hashtag I'm here. If you're watching the replay, I appreciate it. Maybe you have a sales meeting every morning at 8 a.m. other than the CEO Sales Huddle. I don't know where else you would be, but let's just say you do. Go ahead and put hashtag replay. I respond to everyone. For those that send me DMs, thank you so much. We're able to make this more important for you. I should say give you more value because of the feedback. You can do that over at I am Che Brown. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think or what we can do to add more value to you. The CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. So this is all about speed, and isn't that what you want as a CEO? And it's also about our big why. And our big why really boils down to 3 things. I think we all have big whys. That means that's why we exist every single day. It's sales growth, sales accountability, and sales consistency. So the fact that you show up, the fact that you talk about the mantra, just a simple idea, you open up your CEO sales dashboard and you have that, which you're going to get to in a moment. It's going to allow you not only to hold yourself accountable, but your sales organization accountable, and also to achieve the goals you've always wanted to have because it's all about consistency. Now, you're a CEO. You're here, but you know what? When the question is asked, when do you stop learning? The obvious answer is you never stop learning because once you learn something, you never unlearn it. So we're all here to continue to get better every single day that we show up. We only ask for 15 minutes a day. We're already at the 7-minute and 43-second mark. 15 minutes. Now you think about it. There's 1,440 minutes in every single day, and all we ask for is 15 minutes. That's 1% of your day to focus on just the one area in the whole business that generates revenue. So we're really excited that you have. What's our number one outcome? That comes up. Someone sent me a DM the other day and said, Shay, what's the purpose of the CEO Sales Huddle? Our outcome is for you to earn $100,000 plus a month over and beyond whatever you're earning today of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. Now, some of you are going to 2 times that number. I get it. Some of you are going to 3 times that number. I get it. But for many of you, just to get to $100,000 a month of revenue in your business is a really good start. Okay, the magic can kind of happen. So you show up, you follow along, and you just do the things that we're going to suggest you do, which the number one thing we suggest is you download the CEO Sales Dashboard. The CEO Sales Dashboard is the number one tool that helps CEOs get to $100,000 a month. It was created because there was a problem in the market. CEOs that I was working with and many that I knew didn't have one tool for their sales organization that allowed them to drive the biggest indicators in the business that moves the needle forward. Now, I didn't say go do a website because that's going to be cool. I didn't say, go to another event because you need to go to an event. I didn't say read another book because you need to read another book. You need to do all that. You need to go to Instagram and get motivated. But when it comes to the sales organization, as a CEO, you're responsible for that. There's only 5 key metrics. And so we have it as a simple Excel sheet that you can use, which is really cool, by the way. So go ahead over there now. I'm going to go to it now. Go ahead and download the CEO Sales Dashboard. You can go to www.ceosaleshuddle.com, www.ceosaleshuddle.com. And the reason I'm so passionate about it, someone says, Jay, you're always super passionate about the CEO Sales Dashboard, is because I know this is the only tool in your whole business that will take it to another level. Then there's 5 indicators. There's leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. So you download it, you open it up. Now we got subcategories on the right-hand side. You can change those. You can adjust those as you need it. But at least every single morning, your assistant, your virtual assistant, your business operations person, anyone that you're paying a check to in your business, they should have this as maybe their number one responsibility to get it to you as a CEO, okay? And then you get the CEO sales dashboard. Now, if you have to fill it out while you're here, it's okay. It's not a good thing or bad thing. Download it, ceosaleshuddle.com. Open it up right now. And today we're going to focus on just one area. Now, every morning I go deep in one area. Today I'm going deep, I believe, in offers. Okay, when I say deep, I kind of explain it. It's self-explanatory, and you can make the changes if you want to. But today I'm going deep in offers. And the reason I want to talk about offers at the 10-minute and 52-second mark is because oftentimes we're always just measuring deals. Now, we already talked about what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. Got it, Shay. I'm with you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Cool. Look at offers. Now, back in the day, and it wasn't too long ago, I would look at myself every day and say, wow, didn't make any money today. Oh, jeepers. And I was the only salesperson, okay? I remember those days. Then I started thinking, what actions am I taking? I started thinking, have I made any offers? And were the folks qualified for the offers? So when you open up the CEO Sales Dashboard, I want you to go in there and look for your sales team. Just go look at yesterday and how many offers were made in your organization just yesterday. Now isn't that kind of comforting to know that you can just go look right now and see how many offers were made? Now, then go back and look at yesterday in the sales organization. If you're responsible for a whole team, how many offers were made with the entire team coming together? Now, you can talk about qualified, unqualified. You can have subcategories, but I'm just talking about right now the total offers. And if you go back and look at the last 30 days, the last 90 days, how many offers were made that you at least made an offer to someone to work with your company? And if the answer is not enough, which is always going to be not enough. I mean, I don't know one CEO, myself included, that doesn't want to be in front of more qualified people who have a problem. They're really saying, would you like for us to help you? I'm not saying we got to convince them. I'm not saying we got to persuade them. We don't have to try to manipulate them and make them do something they don't want to do. I don't even teach those techniques. You've never heard me teach those techniques ever, ever, ever. Now, we could have made an offer for a credit card. Got it. Some of you make an offer for someone to sign a contract. Got it. Someone make an offer for someone to send a wire payment. Got it. Whatever the way you make the offer, you can go and have subcategories if you like. And then I put another category in here that I really like, and I know I got to get going. We're at the 12-minute and 50-second mark, which is next steps. So it's kind of like, what is the next step? And that's a good offer. The offer might be for us to get together a week from now. They're going to take a look at the proposal. They're going to review the materials. They're going to do their due diligence, whatever it is. And that's a really good category to have. You don't have to. I like that category because it means we're in the game. We made the offer, and it doesn't mean they're not going to buy. It just means that something else has to take place. Cool. Not a bad deal. If you're out there watching right now and you're like, Shay, I've never had the CEO sales dashboard in my life. In fact, I didn't even know it existed. It's okay. You're here now. Go to www.ceosaleshuddle.com. www.ceosaleshuddle.com. Download it. Once you download it, send me a DM and say, Shay, I just downloaded the CEO Sales Dashboard. I'm all for making sure I measure and manage because I know it'll get better, one indicator in my sales organization. And I promise you want to get to $100,000 a month. CEOs are the brightest, smartest, most intelligent folks in the world, especially when they have the information in front of them. They make the right decisions, like I know you will, and they put the right resources in the right place for the right team that can get the results. And that's just, to me, that's where the magic happens. So if you're watching now and you're tuning in, do me a favor. Look right below the video. And put hashtag I'm here. Just let me know you're in the conversation. Now, if you're on one of the platforms, you can't do that. Maybe you got the podcast right now and we're in your ears. Maybe you're listening to it on Apple TV or Roku or Amazon or whichever one of the different multiple platforms we're streaming on. You can't do it. I understand. But if you're watching the replay and you can, look right below the video. Hashtag replay. Let me know you're here. Hashtag I'm here. And if not, send me a DM over at I am Shay Brown. This is how we get better, by the way. The way we get better is you help us get better, and together together we do so much more. Okay, got to get off the CEO Sales Dash, but I'd like to take a minute or two every morning to go into that. Of the 15 minutes, I probably spend about 3 or 4 minutes on that because I want to give you time to get it done. Even if it wasn't done when you show up, you're only here for 15 minutes. You open it up, you plug in the numbers, and you start saying, this is what's going to drive my day right here. You know, we say it every morning. I know it sounds like a broken record, but it's so true. If you can't focus on sales, it's our mantra. It's our biggest belief. If you can't focus on sales as a CEO, you can't be in business. Because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. And without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. Shay, what's the point? What's the big takeaway for me as a CEO? Because I've got a lot to do today. Selling is serious business. Go take a look at the sales organization. Spend at least 15 minutes every morning with me and focus on that one area. But we're not going to beat ourselves up this morning. This is Never Beat Me Up session. We have a whole segment here called Celebrate Our Wins. So I want you to take a moment and go with me. We know that powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So I'm going to ask you right now 3 questions. And this is for you, not for me. What are you most proud of in the sales organization yesterday? You look at yesterday's results. I'm not asking you to go back to the beginning of the year or last year, yesterday. If you want to go back and look at last week, that's cool. What are you most proud of? And then what was the biggest accomplishment in the sales organization yesterday? Someone sent me a DM. They said, Jay, I showed up for the CEO Sales Huddle. Hey, congratulations. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. This is a good use of 15 minutes. Well, looks like we're a little bit over time now, but of your time. And then what do you want to really brag about today that took place yesterday? If I could bring you on right now on camera, I can't wait. We're going to be doing that soon. And you can come on camera and talk about what your business is and what you do and what your sales organization is doing really, really well. What would you want to brag on? See, this is not about me. This is not about me. This is about you. But yeah, we're going to celebrate our wins. We're not going to beat ourselves up. We understand that, hey, success is a team sport. We're a team. Now we're going to address some hurdles. Okay, we're going to do that. Don't go away. Give me another minute or two here, because we understand that the whole world is not rainbow, cupcakes, and unicorns, right? It ain't perfect. We understand that. So what are some of the challenges that you have in your business right now? Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So let's take a look at 3 areas. What was your biggest roadblock yesterday? And for the sales organization, I'm not talking about in your life. I'm not asking anything personal. I'm not asking you about your freaking mindset. I don't care. Not that I don't care. I'm focused as a CEO right now on your sales organization. All right, because when you generate more revenue in the business, you're going to be able to have more meaning. You're going to be able to purchase the resources. Number 2, what's preventing you today? I guess you're sitting here right now and you're looking at your calendar and you're looking at what you have going on. What's the one thing that's holding you back? And number 3, what's the one thing that you can do that I promise you, if you did it today, it would move the needle forward? Now, am I saying it's gonna change everything in one day? No, but it starts taking the actions that you need right now. One of the questions my mentor asks me often as we get to the message of the day is, Shay, when is the best time to plant a tree? You know what I always tell them? 10 years ago. And you know what his follow-up question always is that after that? Well, when is the next best time to plant a tree? You know what the obvious answer is? I got to say every single time? Today. So I'm going to suggest today. You slow down today as a CEO. You speed back up in the moment. We focus on the sales organization. That's my message. Download the CEO Sales Dashboard. Go to www.ceosaleshuddle.com. Follow the instructions. Hit the button. Download it. It's an Excel sheet. And make a commitment tomorrow when you show up at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, whether you're live or watching the broadcast of this or listening to it on the podcast or maybe on your streaming device right now. Now we're on your television. Hey, thanks for having me here. Go ahead and get that completed and stay in the conversation. One of the top distinctions I teach is you stay in the conversation around sales and success. These ideas are top of mind to you. When they're top of mind to you, you're just more likely to execute. That's my message to you. If you're watching right now, you haven't, look right below the video. Just put hashtag I'm here. Just let me know you're in the building. Just hashtag I'm here. If you're watching the replay, just put hashtag replay. You can see me, but I can't see you. So it's pretty cool. We can connect. If you're on the devices and you can't do it, just go over to @IamCheBrown. Drop me a DM. I love reading a DM. I respond to every DM. I respond to every message personally myself. It's not an assistant or AI, because it's a way for us as CEOs to connect and be in this huddle so we can do more faster. Success is a team sport. You can only get so far by yourself. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Che Brown. It's been an honor and a privilege to serve as your host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Remember, you're amazing. You're incredible. I believe today, in fact, is your January 1st. You get to start today. In this fresh moment, today is your January 1st. And because of that one reason, your best is still yet to come. They ain't seen it yet. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. I'll see you on the other side. Peace. God bless. And at the end of the day, just keep doing God's work. We out.